Hi, I'm Tanya, and welcome to Faithful Flow. This is going to be a short and sweet feel-good flow. So we're going to stay pretty low to the ground. We're just going to explore some gentle movement and stretches throughout this class today. As far as props, you really shouldn't need much. We do have a cow face option towards the end of class. You'll be able to do that with either your base leg straight or bent. So sometimes people like to have like a pillow or a blanket or something to stack between their knees. So if that would feel good to you, you're welcome to grab that. But otherwise, you shouldn't need much else. We are going to start in an easy seat here, or a more comfortable seat if you'd prefer meditation seat or anything else, that's fine. We're going to start with that alternate nostril breathing, and then we'll return to that at the end of class. So other than that, you shouldn't need much, and go ahead and join me on your mat whenever you're ready. So sitting up nice and tall here, go ahead and very lightly engage the core just so it's supporting the spine. And then I'm going to demo one round of alternate nostril breathing to you, and then you can join me when you're ready. So for that, you can bring either fingers. I like to do my pointer finger and my middle finger to my forehead. And then I'm going to use my thumb and my two smaller fingers, so my ring finger and my pinky finger together. So you can close your eyes if you'd like to. You're going to close off the left nostril. You're going to inhale through the right, close off the right, exhale through the left, and then go back where we came from. So inhale through the left, close it off, open the right, and exhale. All right, so that marks one round of alternate nostril breathing. We're going to do 4 rounds together. So if you're ready, go ahead and bring your hands up to your face, close off your left nostril, inhale through the right, close it off, open the left, and exhale. Inhaling through the left, close it off, open the right, and exhale. Again, inhaling through the right, closing it off, opening the left, and exhale. Inhale through the left, close it off, open the right, and exhale. 2 more rounds. Inhale through the right, close it off, open the left, and exhale. Inhale through the left, close it off, open the right, exhale. Last round, inhaling through the right, closing it off, opening the left, exhale. And then inhale through the left, close it off, open the right, and exhale. All right, you can allow your hand to fall away from your face. Just take a few breaths here. Full breaths in, feeling the lungs expand. And then exhale, feel the ribs draw together. One more breath cycle here. Inhale. And exhale. All right, if you closed your eyes, you're welcome to flutter them open. And then we're going to find a twist. So left hand reaches across the outside of right leg. Right hand crawls behind you. Sit up nice and tall and twist to the right. So you're trying to twist through the ribs, the shoulders, and then the head. Stay here. Inhale, find a little more length in the spine. Exhale, a little more twist. One more full breath cycle. Inhale. And exhale. And then you're going to unwind a little bit. You're going to keep this left hand across the body. We're going to reach our right arm up. We're going to kind of gaze up towards the ceiling, really opening up through the chest and the shoulder. And then exhale, we're going to round down and bring our hand across our body towards our left knee. So inhale, opening up, unwinding the spine. Exhale, folding in. Once more. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, folding in. From there, you can release that, come up to a nice seat, and just repeat other side. So right hand across outside of left leg. Left hand walks behind you, sit up nice and tall, and then twist. Twisting through those ribs, the shoulders, and then the head. Inhale, see if you can find a little more length. And exhale, just a little more twist maybe. One more breath cycle, inhaling and exhaling. And then from here, unwinding just a bit. Right hand's going to stay across the body, grabbing onto that left leg for an anchor. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Open the shoulder, gazing up towards the back. And then exhale, rounding down, crossing this left arm across the body towards the right knee. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding down. And once more, inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, release that. Come back up to a nice seat. Pause here. Take a breath in. And out. All right. From here, we're going to transition it into a tabletop pose. So hands and knees on the mat. Knees are essentially lined up under the hip points, hands underneath the shoulders, or a smidge forward. If you've got some sensitive wrist, you can decrease a little bit of the angle just by walking them forward. And then explore any movement here that feels good. So traditional cat-cows is inhale, dropping the chest, looking up, lifting the tailbone. And then exhale, rounding the spine, drawing the chin towards chest. So you can stay here with these movements just kind of along this straight line with the spine. Or if you'd like to add any rotation, you can add these barrel rolls, sending the chest around to each side. And if you're doing those, take a couple on one side and then switch. And if you'd prefer to add any little forward and back movement instead, sometimes it feels good to rock forward and back. You can do that too. So really, it's whatever movement would feel best here for your body and for your spine. If you've been doing something that's one-sided, go ahead and switch to the other side just to make sure we get both sides there. And then wherever you're at, we've got about 3 breath cycles left. Making sure that you're breathing as you're moving. And then let's all do one, just kind of regular cat-cow together. So if you've been doing anything with some rotation, let's take that out. Just nice straight spine, dropping the chest, gazing up, lifting the sits bones. And then exhale, rounding the spine, drawing the chin towards the chest. All right, from there, back to a nice straight spine. Think length between the tailbone and the crown of your head. And then we're going to find a thread the needle. So right arm can reach up towards the sky first. Big stretch, 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 stretch. And then slide it through right shoulder, right cheek, come down to the mat. Left hand can stay here for support. You can reach it forward if you'd like to. Whatever can feel good for you. Breathing here. For 3, 2, 1. As we unwind, we're going to reach up towards that ceiling again. Big stretch up with this right hand. And then bring it back down to the ground. And then other side. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Big stretch up. And then send it through left cheek, left shoulder down on the mat. Right hand can stay here by your head. Or you can reach it forward if that feels better for you. Breathing here. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1. Unwinding back to this big stretch first. Left arm up towards the ceiling. And then bring it down towards the mat. Let's take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to find a puppy pose. So if you need to reposition yourself on your mat a little bit, you can. So for puppy pose, hips are going to stay stacked up over the knees. You're just going to walk your hands forward and then allow your chest to drop down towards the mat. So our bum stays up in the air. And then your choice, you can bring your chin down to the mat or your forehead, either way. And then as you're here, if you find a little more room, you can lengthen the fingertips forward just a little bit to drop the chest a bit more. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To lift up out of it, so you're going to start by engaging your core a little bit to lift the chest. Then walk the hands back into a tabletop, coming back to your regular alignment. And from here, we're just going to find a seat. So you can cross the ankles, send the bum back, and pull the legs through. And we're going to find a seated figure 4 variation. So I like this one. Sometimes it just kind of feels good to change it up a little bit. So you're going to bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh, send the right knee away from you, and then you're going to bend your left leg and bring that foot to the ground, walking both legs up towards your chest. Now, fingertips can come behind you, facing away from you, and you can use that as a little bit of gentle pressure to lift up through the chest to complete or deepen the stretch a little bit. Now, your legs may be a little further away from your body or a little bit closer. And if you're in the stretch and you're just not feeling anything and you'd rather take a traditional figure 4 on your back or a pigeon, that's fine as well. This top leg, if it's your right leg like I am, I would like that foot to be nice and flexed and active. And that just keeps most of the muscles in our leg engaged, which brings the stretch a little more to the hip area than just the legs. I'll be here for a few more breaths. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to move from here to a cow face. I'm going to show you 2 variations. So the first one is just to extend this left leg long. And then you're going to bring your right knee towards the left knee so that they're stacked more along the line of your belly button. And then you can bring your right ankle towards your left hip. So from the front side, that looks a bit like this. And then your second option would be full cow face, where you bring that base leg in. So your knees are both stacked and feet or heels are here by your hips. Now today you can just reach for your legs, sit up nice and tall, and maybe tuck your chin. And you can stay here just like this. Or if you'd like to add the arms or the shoulders, if they're feeling open enough, you can do left arm up towards the ceiling, bend the elbow, reach back with the right hand, and find the grip. Let me show you what that looks like from the back. So if you're not finding the grip, you can just grab your shirt, or if you have a long ponytail, you're welcome to grab that. All right, wherever you're at, we'll be here for a few more breaths. And you can stay here, or if you've got a little more room, you'd like to fold forward, you can. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1. Lifting the shoulders up. You can release these arms, they can unwind, and then just uncross the legs. You can bring them out long in front of you. If you'd like to kind of shake them out a little bit, you can. And then we'll switch to that other side. So figure 4, left ankle on top of right thigh. Hands can walk behind you, and then bring this right foot in towards the groin, just as much as feels good. And then once you're there, flex this floating foot and then lift up through the chest. So find length here. So sometimes we have this tendency we want to round down because we think that we're getting deeper into the pose, but we actually lose a lot of the stretch when you do that. So sit up nice and tall and then think about walking either the hands in or this base foot in, and that will help you to deepen the stretch a bit. Breathing here. We got a few breaths left. For 3, 2, 1. And then coming out of this a little bit, extending this base leg long, and then moving into that half cow face or full cow face. So you're bringing the left knee on top of the right, stacking them on top of each other about the center line of the body, so kind of in line with the belly button. Staying here or adding in that base leg. So tucking the left leg underneath. The right leg underneath, left leg on top. And you can stay here just holding this top knee, sitting up tall with a little tuck of the chin. Or if you'd like to add those arms, you can. It's going to be right arm up, left arm to the back, bend both elbows, and reach for the hands. So to show you from the back, It's going to look like this. And then wherever you're at, you can stay. Or if you'd like to add a little bit of a fold, you're welcome to do that. Before you fold, inhale, grow a little taller, find some length. And then exhale, lean forward into it. As you're leaning, keep both feet nice and active. So flexed or maybe a little flointed. We'll be here for 3, 2, 1. And then from there, coming up to a seat, releasing the arms, unwinding the legs. We're going to find a forward fold. So legs long in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Think about like you're trying to lift yourself up out of those hips and then just walk yourself forward into this forward fold. You can take any option you'd like here. You can just grab your shins. You can reach for your ankles. If your feet are accessible, you can grab those. Another variation that I really like that I think feels good is to bend the knees, wrap your hands around the thighs, and then just allow the feet to slide away from you. And then your hamstrings will tell you when you've come far enough. So that's a great gentle option here. So wherever you're at, we'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To come out of it, inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine a bit first. Exhale, releasing that. And then we're just going to find a comfortable seat for meditation again. So for that seated breath work, so you can do easy seat, maybe cross the other leg in front. If you were doing easy seat earlier, meditation seat on a chair, whatever you'd like to do. So we're going to return to that alternate nostril breathing that we did at the beginning of class. So sitting up nice and tall, spine is supported. You can bring your fingertips up to your forehead. Close your eyes if you'd like to. And then close off the left nostril. We'll inhale through the right. Close it off, open the left, and exhale. Inhale through the left. Close it off, open the right, and exhale. Again, inhaling through the right. Closing it off, opening the left, exhale. Inhale through the left. Close it off, open the right, exhale. Inhaling through the right. Closing it off, opening the left, exhale. Inhale through the left. Close it off, open the right, exhale. Last round, inhale through the right. Close it off, open the left, exhale. And inhale through the left. Close it off, open the right, exhale. You can allow your hands to fall away from your face. Maybe stack one hand on top of the other, palms face up. Just take a few breaths here, inhaling, feeling the space that you've created in your body. And exhaling, finding a little more relaxation. Again, inhale. And exhale. Let's take one more round together here. Inhale. And exhale. All right. If you've closed your eyes, you're welcome to gently flutter them open. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. Until next time, grace and peace. Bye.